Hello, Capricorn. Welcome back to Intuitive Insights. Let's see what's going on with you. It is going to be a 5-card draw per usual. And this is about current situations. So this is things that's going on with you right now. What is this? Knight of Swords. What is influencing? 8 of Cups. All right. We breaking up or something? The Hermit. Definitely desiring isolation. Page of Pentacles is your advice. And the 6 of Pentacles is the outcome. Underlying energy is the Knight of Cups. I have had something like in my throat all day. I don't know if it's like from a pill or something. I've been drinking a ton of water and eating. Anyways, you don't care. Here, Capricorn. So what you got here? Knight of Swords, 8 of Cups. You are expressing here that there's no more emotions here in this relationship. This relationship is dead. What's hidden here is that I think you've matured. You've matured and realized that you've been in a long relationship, or maybe it wasn't a long relationship. Maybe you've entertained this far too long and you've desired or realized that this is no longer serving me. I'm no good for you. You're no good for me, and we need to part ways. Here, the advice, though, is the Page of Pentacles. So why say kids? You could have kids involved. That could be something. But kids long involved. Kids long involved. I keep hearing that. The point here is when you have the Page of Pentacles in the advice column, it is strongly telling you, what have you learned? Reflect on what you have learned. Embrace new opportunities that is coming your way, because there is new opportunities coming your way. When a page is come, he's a messenger, he's a child. When it's the Pentacles, it's definitely about learning, education, sowing seeds of knowledge, obtaining knowledge so you can sow those seeds, really. It's a student. So when you look at it in this dynamic, especially when you have the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is about your emotions. Why? Like, reflect on why. How did you get to that point? What have you learned? Because 9, which is the Hermit, that's Virgo energy. It's given isolation. Have you felt encompassed, like felt trapped in a situation? And now you're at this point where you're breaking free. Like, you're reflecting on that. You're reflecting on all the time that has passed and all the time that has wasted while you've been in this dynamic. Maybe this is a Capricorn that's no longer chasing the bag, but now chasing wealth in the form of knowledge. You're chasing. Okay, so that could still be you chasing the bag, but now you're making your money work for you. That could be it. The word Burberry just came up to me, and most people burn Burberry or bayberry candles. You burn those. It's not to obtain money, it's to keep your money. So it's to help you stop losing or relinquishing your money so easily for, how sometimes when we get paid, that money is gone because we got to pay bills. This is in a way where you're learning how to take a portion of that money and storing it away instead of going all the way to zero. And a lot of people will burn, like if you burn like a money candle, you'll burn like that money candle, but you'll burn a bayberry candle next to it, if you're crafty like that, and you'll burn that money. So one would be for you to get money, but this is to keep money. You understand? The outcome, though, it makes you more beneficial. Whatever the situation is, you're going to be more present in how you're presenting yourself to the world. So you're going to be more of a beneficial asset to those around you. So the way I think people may have poured into you, or because you've been numb, now you're realizing how to give back. It's given like somebody that's resurfacing or reintroducing themselves to a family dynamic, or somebody that now is at a job. You're not just focusing on getting your job done. You're trying to figure out other ways that you can help be a benefit to those around you. But you're definitely walking away or communicating, walking away from some emotional dynamic. So 8 is all about power. It's about, being the master and power and control of oneself. 8 is uh, the number that represents that. I've been talking for so long and I spent 40 minutes on freaking Scorpio reading. My throat is hurting. I probably said too much. Maybe I delete it. I need to stop doing that, but I probably will. Or maybe I should have broke it down some. Whatever. I'm gonna just post it and let it ride. But the point, digressing. Here, Knight of Cups. You have Knight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. You could be leaving one relationship to go and be in another relationship that will be beneficial for you. But you do have the Queen of Swords also here. Then you got the Page of Cups, Five of Wands. Okay, all right, Capricorn, what's going on? Well, what's going on is that you no longer want to be in a relationship that you are in. You feel like you're not standing in your power. You feel like you've been trapped or confused. And then when you got that hidden emotion, the hermit, like I just said, trapped and confused, now you want to go on your own journey. You want to be free, single and ready to mingle. The Page of Pentacles here is also, like I said, in your advice. And the Page of Pentacles always advises you to learn from your mistakes. Don't repeat this cycle. It's something alarming about this page. Yeah, I should break that down for you. Hold on. We'll clarify the page for you. Hold on. As advice, what is this Page of Pentacles advising you to do? I think that's funny. You got Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, Three of Cups. So right there, we're looking at 5 cups. So that right there, don't focus on what you're walking away from. Focus on what you're going towards. And here it's in love. So you could be feeling bad because you want to break up with one person to go be with another person. But this other person is somebody that you're happy with. This person makes you happy. They give you more of that puppy love. You're looking at 2 pages here. You could also be... like I said, 2 pages. Pages do represent children as well. And bottom of the deck here, you have the Tower and the Magician and also Justice. Then there's the 6 of Cups. Okay, so this could be dealing too. You could be in a dynamic with churn. Look, let me tell you something. I said it in somebody else's reading. Those kids going to grow up and have their own life. Sucks. My family is so perfectly dysfunction. It's beautiful. I don't know why I felt the need to tell you that, but I did. Especially for me. I need to write a book on my fucking life. It is a miracle the way that my heart is after all the shit I've been through. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't give myself enough coins, but real shit. Like, it's been heavy. For you, baby, when I said that it was 818, you have the Knight of Cups. If you are dealing with a battle of children, understand that you're going to be creating them an atmosphere that is actually filled with love by leaving this situation. If that is so. Yeah. Why am I biting my nail for you? I feel nervous for you. Well, it's hard to leave a relationship, especially when you're dealing with kids. Everybody wants the perfect life. You know, you want the wife, the hood, 2-family household, the house, the picket fence. You want that. The money where you ain't got to worry about anything, bills are paid. I mean, account so good, you got everything on auto pay. You know what I mean? Like, people want that. This relationship that you're going into, you do have this announcement, and this announcement is literally an offer of new love. That's what it is. It could be like of a childhood crush. It could be that somebody that you liked when you were young, and they bring this beauty out in you that your spouse is not doing. But the thing here is that it's kids that are standing in your way of making this decision. Them kids gonna grow up and have their own life. All you gotta do is pray that they built forward tough. Oh, people like, how could you say that? How could you? Look, shut the fuck up. This is my motherfucking page. Okay? And I'm telling you some real shit. It ain't always easy hearing some real shit. It ain't. It sounds fucked up. Life is fucked up. Read the Bible. There's a lot of fucked up shit in that Bible. And it's real. It's valuable knowledge. And it's real. Read it. It's fucked up. Them stories are fucked up. But you tell me one person that had a life where they was born and they was raised up beautiful. You got some people. I mean, Mariah Carey just talked about her being the princess in a castle. She was like, but I didn't necessarily want to be there. But look how her life turned out. She bombed as hell. That person protected her. Got her where she at. You know, she branched off and did her own thing. I don't know the whole story. I don't. I only know a little bit. But what I am saying is, shit be fucked up for your benefit in the end. Everything ain't pretty. People love to blame God and the devil. They love. But a lot of people don't want to look at them as the same person. Amen. Okay, look here. That's what I got for you. In the end, honey, you will be well balanced. But no matter the decision that you make, if you stay, you make the decision to go forward, take that advice and move forward, plant seeds somewhere else. It's going to be a catastrophe. You could be dealing with a witch too. Yeah, I went there. Only because you got the magician with the tower. And then you got Libra, balance. Somebody could be forcing a unity. Let me get my ass up off here. Now I'm acting a fool. Now what I said was true. I never question what the messages that spirit give me. Because I done said some shit to people. And I'll walk up and be like, why did I say that? And then later on find out why I said what I said, even though I didn't know like why I was saying it. Yeah, the tongue is interesting. All right, baby. I need to stop doing that before I do y'all shorts. That is what I got for you, honey. Will it turn out for you in the end? Yes, it will. How should you handle that situation? Be honest with yourself. Get on up out here. Stop hiding. And speak your truth. You ain't got to say it mean. You ain't got to say it rough. And hell, if you anything like me, let me tell you something that I do. I pack my shit. And I be gone. I'll pack my stuff. You be there. And you come back, I won't be there. I'm not going to argue with you because you argue with some people and they be saying X, Y, Z. And you be like, no, it ain't working. Because, you know, we talked about this before. You could be going through that cycle where you've had the same arguments for a long time. It's about the same shit. Different day. You don't see no change. You got to make that change. It ain't going to be pretty. You got to be prepared. People going to say X, Y, and Z about you. Capricorn, you don't like that shit. You be ready to throw hands. You can't beat everybody. Everybody ain't John Wick. Okay? You got to calm down. But you do have to make this heavy decision. And it's going to be sad. It's going to be heartbreaking. But focus on the positive. Because if you're in a relationship where you feel like you're in a chokehold, let us free. Okay? Get out. Yeah. All right. That's what I got for you, baby. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.